Hello Gems! Today we're at Disney's Beach Club Resort and we're gonna go eat at Cape May Cafe. Let's go! Cape May Cafe, located at Disney's Beach Club Resort, opened its doors in 1988, offering a delightful dining experience that captures the essence of beachside living. This restaurant is famed for its buffet-style meals, featuring a seafood and more dinner and a character breakfast with beloved Disney characters. The character breakfast costs $47 for adults and $30 for children, and dinner costs $47 for adults and $27 for children, but does not include characters. All right, get into the good stuff. This is what they have here at the dinner buffet. They have some pasta with Parmesan, marinara, meatballs, marinara, and pizza. And then over here, we've got the chef's carving station. That looks so good. That's, my mouth is watering. Look at that. Look at that perfect piece. I love it. And then they've got a roasted pork. Yep. Onion and sour cream dip. And they have a cornbread with a garlic herb butter. That looks amazing. And then now we're getting into the seafood boil. We've got all kinds of condiments here. There is cocktail sauce, and I'm guessing that is Old Bay. I'm all about that. Oh yeah. Look at these shrimp. They are fabulous. And they've got your Parker House rolls with whipped butter. That looks amazing. And we've got some mashed potatoes, roasted lemon pepper chicken, barbecued pork ribs, corn on the cob, and steamed redskin baby potatoes. And back over here where the shrimp is, there are also clams and mussels. Those look delicious. Then they also have some things, I think these are for kids. There are the baked chicken legs, some ketchup there, broccoli, and then over on the other side they have mac and cheese. Then over here you have your salads, a seasonal house salad, and then they have a ambrosia salad, and more pineapple, watermelon, and grapes, and then also some lime wedges for your extra. And over here they have some cheese, and they've got a Caesar salad, a seafood salad, and even more shrimp. I love how they have shrimp everywhere. It's fabulous. And then they have a tomato mozzarella salad in the back, and then you've got your marinated olives. So here is my first plate. I really went for it. I got the pork, I got the steak, the shrimp, I got some mussels, some seafood salad, and I believe this is salmon as well. I think, and a rib. Yeah, there's a lot of good food here. I'm super excited to dive into this plate. I'm gonna start this dinner with the pork. Let's see how this tastes. Sure. So I have to say the pork was actually a little bit dry. The flavor was really good, but yeah, the meat is just lacking that moisture and that nice texture. It's a little hard, so I do think it's a little bit overcooked. Again, seasoned well, nice crispy skin on the outside, which I really like, but for this, I'm gonna give this maybe like a 3 out of 5 tiaras. Next up, we're trying the strip loin, right? You said strip loin? Yeah, this is strip loin steak. Let's see how this tastes. Yes. The steak was really good. I liked it a lot. It was cooked perfectly, like a good medium rare. It was nice and pink in the middle, and it had a really great char on the outside. I absolutely loved that. Flavor really came through. It was very, very good. So I would give the strip loin a 5 out of 5 tiaras. That is an excellent thing that you should not miss. Next up, we've got the salmon. Let's see how this tastes. Oh yeah. That salmon is amazing. I love it so much. Cooked perfectly. It's a nice like medium. It's nice and flaky, but it's not raw inside. And the sauce on this, I've just eaten almost all of it because it was so good. The sauce, I believe, and I'm pretty sure, is like a sweet chili sauce. And it has that sweetness with that hint of spice. I can feel the spice under my tongue on the side of my mouth, and that's really good. The texture on the outside is nice and crispy, and then the inside is just beautifully cooked salmon. Absolutely fabulous. Highly recommend. 5 out of 5 tiaras. So next up, I'm actually going to try the New England clam chowder before I finish the rest of my plate. New England clam chowder. Let's see how this tastes. Even though it is 90 degrees outside, that was a piping hot bowl of New England clam chowder. It was still fabulous. Recently, I made the clam chowder from Disneyland, and it was really, really good. On my website, tiarasintomorrowland.com. This recipe is very creamy, very decadent, has potatoes and some vegetables in there too, I think. And the pieces of clam, I do wish there were more pieces of clam. I didn't get that in every bite, which I would have preferred, but it was still really good. I'm going to go ahead and give that a 5 out of 5 tiaras. We're having a lot of fun here tonight. Next up, we're going to try the ribs. Let's see how this tastes. It smells amazing. Well, if you couldn't tell from the expression on my face, those were really good ribs. They are extremely tender, fall off the bone, and they are very, very meaty. You know what I hate about ribs is when you get them and it's all bone and it isn't a lot of meat and it's all fat, right? These are cooked perfectly. They're nice and medium. They have an excellent sauce on them. It's a nice sweet sauce, but it has that, you know, barbecue kick. But yeah, these are very, very good. I would highly recommend them. 5 out of 5 tiaras. Moving on to the seafood salad. Let's see how this tastes. Ooh, nice. I just have to say that Jason just tried the clam chowder, and he said that he actually likes mine better, the one that I just made like last week or something like that. So if you want the recipe, tiarasintomorrowland.com. So back to the seafood salad. It's good. It has a really nice flavor. The pasta is cooked nicely. It isn't overcooked or mushy, undercooked. And yeah, like it's okay. It isn't anything, you know, too special. The pieces of shrimp were nice and large, which I really liked. But I think overall, I would give this a 3 out of 5 tiaras. Next up, we have the cold steamed shrimp. What are like cocktail shrimp? Yeah, cocktail shrimp. So it's cold. Let's see how this tastes. The cold steamed shrimp, the cocktail shrimp, they are just perfect. I mean, they're sweet and savory and cooked to perfection, not anything like undercooked or overcooked. And the spices on there are the, you know, traditional New England seafood spices. They have a really nice kick. I like those a lot. I'm going to give the shrimp a 5 out of 5 tiaras. Now I'm going to try the hot shrimp, which I'm sure tastes the same as the other cold shrimp, but it's hot. Here. I actually prefer the cold shrimp. The cold shrimp, the flavor came through just a bit more, but they're both great. I love shrimp. 5 out of 5 tiaras. Next up, we have the mussels. Let's see how this tastes. So those mussels just weren't it for me. I love mussels, and Turf Club over at Saratoga Springs used to have this mussels appetizer, and it was in this sauce, and it was like hard cider and like apples or something or other, and it was like Angry Orchard apple cider. Wow, say that 5 times fast. And they were just the epitome of delicious, and I will forever judge all mussels against that. So yeah, these just weren't it for me. They were very fishy, tasted like the ocean, which, you know, for a shellfish, that's understandable, but I just don't like that pungent ocean flavor. I did eat them though, so there's that. So yeah, I would give these 3 out of 5 tiaras. Now it's time for plate number 2. Let's go. Now for my second plate here, I didn't have that much left to get because I got all the heavy hitters on plate number 1, but I've got 1 singular meatball, some cornbread, a fish patty, fish stick, whatever, some clams. I got some of the kids' mac and cheese, some fried shrimp, and yeah, the clams, which I already said. So let's dig in. The clams. Let's see how this tastes. So for me, the clams were just okay. Jason loves them, so he's gonna eat the rest of mine. Again, it was that very pungent fish flavor, and I mean, I love shellfish. I've had shellfish that was cooked to overcome that flavor. They're okay. They're not gross. They're not great. So 3 out of 5 tiaras. So Jason thinks I'm crazy about the clams, and he wants you to know that he would give them a 5 out of 5 tiaras. Just a difference of opinion. It's okay. Next up, we've got the fried shrimp. Let's see how this tastes. Fabulous. That was fabulous. I was expecting just, you know, a regular fried shrimp like from the store, but this one, the breading on it is very, very different. It's like that southern style. It isn't panko crumbs. I'm at a loss for what the breading is, but it's very, very good. It's seasoned really well, cooked to perfection. 5 out of 5 tiaras. Next up, let's try the meatball. That's just okay. It's a kid's meatball. It's a little bit dry actually, but that could be because it sat here for quite a while and now it's kind of ice cold, but that one's just okay. I'm gonna give that a 3 out of 5 tiaras. And next up, we've got some clam strips. Let's see how this tastes. I just have to take a moment here. I'm almost in tears. Oh my God. There's a very special little girl, and it's her birthday, and they just had the whole restaurant sing to her. Ooh, that was so sweet. I'm like shaking. Oh my God. And she looked so happy and cute. She was very, very little, so probably won't remember that very well, but you know what, her parents will. So that's magical. That was so great. Anyway, back to the clams. The clams are really good. Again, I expected them to taste like the frozen clam strips at the store, but they were a little bit more salty, a little bit more of the sea, which for this I actually liked, because clam strips, you know, usually are kind of over fried, like too oily and greasy, but these are really good. They tasted very fresh, and I would give these a 4 out of 5 tiaras. Next up, we have the fried fish. Let's see how this tastes. That fish was really good. It does taste like Epcot a little bit, and I love the fish and chips in the UK. They're fabulous. It tastes a lot like that It's a little bit salty. I'm guessing it's cod, but I'm not exactly sure. But you know, usually fish strips are generally cod, but very mild flavor, really good. I'm gonna give this one a 4 out of 5 tiaras. Next up, let's try the cornbread. Let's see how this tastes. It's good. It's nice and sweet. It is a little bit dry. I got some of this this herb butter. I'll put this on and see how this tastes. Oh, I don't like those flavors together. So, right next to the cornbread was a bowl of garlic herb butter. I kind of don't think that was for the cornbread. That wasn't supposed to go together. Garlic and herb butter with cornbread is not good. Not good. But yeah, cornbread is a little bit dry, unfortunately. And I'm towards the end of my meal, so I probably won't eat the rest either. So yeah, I'm gonna give that like a 3 out of 5 tiaras. Just okay. All right, so my last dinner item is the kids' mac and cheese. Let's see how this tastes. Huh. That's not great. I made Jason laugh. Huh. It doesn't taste like normal Disney mac and cheese. It isn't as creamy. It's giving kind of a Kraft type flavor, and not in a good way. It's a little bit watery, so that wasn't great. A little watery. The pasta is, I think it's a little overcooked, not really my cup of tea. I probably won't eat the rest of this. This mac and cheese is a bit of a disappointment. And I'm not sure if this is because I waited so long to eat it, but I'm gonna actually give that like a 2 out of 5 tiaras. But I still have dessert, so let's go and do that. So here are the dessert options. Over here we've got a peanut butter marshmallow profiterole, chocolate banana tart, lemon blueberry donut. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get that. Signature bonbon, which is the Cape May Cafe tradition since the year 2000. Cranberry cherry cheesecake, that is no sugar added. Flourless chocolate Mickey dome, and cookie dough, which is gluten and wheat friendly. And I actually missed over here on the other side, they have some assorted cookies. There's chocolate chip and sugar, and then they've got some just plain cupcakes, I guess. And then over here they have these seasonal fruit buckle. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but then they also have a sauce that goes with that. But I noticed that they have these teeny tiny plates for over here, so I might have to take a few trips. So for my desserts, I went with the peanut butter marshmallow profiterole, the blueberry, I believe it was blueberry donut, and the seasonal fruit buckle as well, and I added some of that extra sauce on top. And then I got the signature chocolate bonbon and the flourless chocolate cake. All right, let's dig in. We're gonna start with the seasonal berry buckle. Let's see how this tastes. Oh my God, that's so good. Oh my God. I just have to laugh because Jason went to go and get his second full bowl full of clams. He really liked those clams and was kind of upset that I didn't, but that's okay. Anyway, that buckle is absolutely fabulous. It's warm, and you can taste like the strawberries and I think raspberries as well. There are small chunks of fruit all throughout it. The sauce on top, when you come here, definitely drizzle some of that extra sauce on top. It's like a strawberry compote type sauce, it is excellent. I am going to give that a 5 out of 5 tiaras. Next up, we've got the peanut butter marshmallow profiterole. Let's see how this tastes. Yeah, so I did not love that. It's okay, the flavors are really good, but for me, the textures are all wrong. Paul Hollywood would probably say the same. The fluffy middle and then the pastry, those two combined were a little bit strange, but then the marshmallow on top, it added this texture that I just did not like. So yeah, I'm gonna give that one like a 2 out of 5 tiaras. Oh well, we still have lots more to go. Next we've got the blueberry donut. Let's see how this tastes. That was fabulous. I absolutely love how different it is. It's very inventive. Having a square donut, like who would think of these things? And then the donut is coated with like cinnamon and sugar, and then on top it has blueberry, like a compote type thing, and then it's got like a little wisp of frosting as well. The flavors all went really well together. I love the texture. I've already eaten the whole thing, so you know what that means. This is today's platinum tiara. It's always a dessert for me that gets the platinums, but I love desserts, and that was fabulous. Next up, we've got the flourless chocolate cake. Let's see how this tastes. Yum. I really like that. It is rich, it is decadent, my mouth is watering. So, flourless chocolate cake is very, very dense. It's like a hard pudding, but not hard isn't the right word, a dense pudding. The texture is really smooth, really silky. There's no cake, right? So it's just a mound of chocolate with little Mickey ears on the top. How cute is that? Yeah. I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 5 tiaras. And our final item of today, and I did this on purpose, oops, I just dropped something, is the Cape May Signature Chocolate Bonbon. I've heard these are really good. Let's see how this tastes. Absolutely perfect way to end that meal. That was delicious. I've already eaten the whole thing, which wasn't hard because it was pretty small. It's like a cookies and cream sort of chantilly mousse or something, and there's an Oreo cookie on the bottom, and then it's coated in like a very thin layer of chocolate, so that when you cut into it, it has that like crack, right? So good. Cookies and cream is my favorite flavor. That was absolutely perfect. No notes. I love that that is their signature dessert. You definitely have to try that when you come here. That gets a platinum tiara. I've just had the best time here. That was an excellent meal, and I cannot stress to you enough the value of this place. $47 per adult for dinner at a buffet, at a dinner buffet. If you compare that to Boma, was like $69 per person or something like that. And again, no characters or anything, same type of deal, except this one has seafood, which I believe is more expensive, you know, to serve. So don't sleep on Cape May Cafe. We had an absolutely wonderful time. Our server was really, really nice. And yeah, like the highlight of the whole evening was our bill at the end. It was just $100 for all of that we ate, and then we got 20% off with our pass holder discount. So, you know, overall, all we spent was like $100 for all that food. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate every single one of you. Leave a comment and let me know what items we tried tonight would you like to try. And as always, have a magical day.